This is Sky Sports News. All your top stories coming up in 3 minutes. It's just 3 days until arguably the biggest event in world sport kicks off. England have finished their first training session at their base in Rio de Janeiro, and there have been promising signs there. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain trained for the first time since suffering a knee injury in a warm-up game against Ecuador. Steven Gerrard also trained away from the squad. The England captain, who was substituted at half-time of Saturday's draw with Honduras, left the session early. And training took place in temperatures of over 30 degrees in the midday heat of Rio de Janeiro, and the players took frequent water breaks as they acclimatised to their new surroundings. Well, England have 8 players under the age of 24 in the squad. David Beckham says they'll approach the tournament with no fear.
The good thing about having young players go into a competition is the fact that they're not scared. You know, young players are not scared to go out there and perform and play for themselves and play for the team. So, yeah, they'll be ready. Wayne, without a doubt, you know, Wayne proves himself every time that he steps onto a football field. You know, at the end of the day, Man United might not have had a great season, but he had a good season. You know, he performed well in almost every game, and every time that he puts an England shirt on, you know it means something.
The defending champions Spain have arrived in Brazil. They are looking for a 4th successive tournament triumph, having also won the last 2 European Championships. No team has successfully defended the World Cup since Brazil in 1962. The Netherlands have also arrived. There is a slight injury concern, though, over winger Arjen Robben. They play Spain on Friday.
We don't take just Diego Costa on or just Sergio Ramos. That's not how it goes. With that aspect, we don't bother too much. We have to bother about Spain as a team, which is what we will do.
Brazil, meanwhile, have been treating fans to an open training session in Rio. They play Croatia in the opening match of the tournament in Sao Paulo on Thursday. The tennis tour has moved on to the grass court season after the French Open finished on Sunday. Andy Murray trained at the Aegon Championships in London ahead of the defence of his Wimbledon crown. He chose Amelie Mauresmo as his new coach last week. Meanwhile, Rafael Nadal has turned his attention to Wimbledon just a day after winning his 9th French Open title in Paris. Nadal showing off the Three Musketeers trophy at the Trocadero, not far from the Eiffel Tower. And don't forget that from tomorrow, Sky Sports News will have daily World Cup reports with all the latest news from Brazil as it happens. The first programme is at 7 a.m.
Enjoy Sky Sports Live on all screens, on the go, and catch up on demand.